Okay, everybody, the man with more frequent flyer miles, I've said this many times than any member of our sports community, Coach Jimmy Yee, has been to Vietnam and he's on his second trip in not even what 2 weeks, Coach, to the Philippines. But man, you are doing some good work again, giving young people opportunities to go play and take their game to the next level.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It's all the support that's made this happen. So,
Okay, so let's not even like bury the lead. You have Gavin Boyd and Michael Cruz, part of your Y Impact team, behind you. You guys just finished a game there in the PI tournament. So what's the tempo of the boys right now?
oh, they're good. The game is fast, more physical, and the crazy part is we have two more games today.
Okay, so Gavin, how are you guys staying fueled for the game?
Drinking a lot of water, electrolytes like Gatorade.
Okay. Okay, and then Michael, how'd you guys fare in the first game, and what was your assessment? Were you guys happy with the way you played?
Yes, we were very satisfied with our results. We played a great game, and we just hope to win the next one so we can have a place in the playoffs.
Okay, so you guys still got some more work to do. Was Coach yelling a lot, or did you guys give him a break? Was he relaxed?
No, they had breaks. They had enough breaks in between, so we'll be good.
Okay, so Coach still has his voice, which is good. So he wasn't screaming like crazy.
Oh, no. Yeah, I still have my voice.
Okay, so and prior to this, Coach, you actually had a female team that you took out to the Philippines, and that's also interesting because whereas the boys they're just getting ready for their upcoming high school season, with the girls they just finished an absolutely crazy regular season. So you had ND players, academy players, the champion St. John's players. So you're getting them in like in peak form.
Yes, so it was good. The girls had a great tournament in general. Many of them, that was their first international competition, so it was a great experience, great exposure, and we opened new doors.
Mhm. So how is it like, and you have a tendency to like take a lot of returnees, even if you have like first time players, you take a lot of players with international experience now. How do you actually tell, the returnees and everything, okay, there's no more surprises. You already know how big the gym's going to be, how bright the lights are, you're not playing in front of your home crowd, you should be playing at a high level. So how do you get more out of them?
Oh man, we just gotta continue to play hard, right? And then especially the physicality and the speed of the game kind of opens their eyes up. So that's can't teach that, right? It comes with experience. So it was a great experience overall.
Okay, and now you got the boys. So let me ask, hey Gavin, what are some of the things that may have surprised you about when you guys first played there? Does the gym seem a lot bigger, or?
Honestly, just the speed of the game. It's very surprised me. I didn't expect that. I wasn't ready for it, but good at adapt. So
Okay, well, hey, at the end of the game, once the ball goes up, the ball weighs the same, the hoop's the same height and the same width and everything. You just got to go do what you do, man. Okay, Michael, is there anything in the defense of the opponents that you're facing that is a little bit different from how you played on Guam when you play against like other schools or other clubs?
these guys in the Philippines are a lot quicker. So you have to make sure you catch up to them, or else they're just gonna score on.
Okay, but you got to admit though, it is pretty fun when you go out there and you play like a completely different caliber of player. And coach, how do you get these guys? Because one thing that you always do in the national team, in high school, and club and everything is you always make sure your players are prepared. When you don't necessarily have like a ton of YouTube clips or tape or like game schematics that you can go over with these players, how do you at least get them ready to say like this is what you can expect and this is how we got to go out and of course we're going to make adjustments, but this is what you got to do.
Yeah, coach on the fly. You coach throughout the game, and even after the game, we talk about it, and then we just also film. They'll go over film, those simple things. So we got better every day. So that's all we can ask for, right? Get better every game. So they've been improving a lot.
Okay. And again, for the boys who are getting ready for their upcoming season, how are you preparing them for saying, we're all playing on the same team right now, realize that, you're representing our island and, like in a few weeks, you're all going to go off and, play for your schools. But right now we're all doing the same thing. So we're all going to fight for each other.
Absolutely. So when they go back home and they got to implement what they learn here with their team and just teach the concepts and just stay at the level of play. Like don't drop down. So you just got to keep the level of play high when you go back.
Mm. How advanced coaching do you get like these days? Because you're still getting athletes who like their coordination is being like refined, and some are just getting it, others are still figuring it out. Like I mean, me, I didn't really figure out my hand-eye coordination until I was like 17, right? Um,
Yeah.
but and some people can play defense better. Some people like their jumping like goes crazy. Some kids
Right.
like they grow like 5 inches over the summer. How is
Right.
that like the adjustments that you have to make as a coach?
Oh yeah, you have to adjust with whatever what you have, right? So we have a couple of boys that just jumped on with us here as well. And first time I met them, first time playing together. So once you see them what they could do and what they can't do, then you just figure it out. And as a coach, you have to adjust and put them in the right spots.
Mhm. Okay, let me ask the guys again. Okay, Michael, what how tall are some of the opponents out there? Are they a lot taller than us?
Um, Most of them are around my height, so maybe like 5'10". And last game there was this pretty tall guy, I'd say around 6'3", and he was pretty hard to guard.
Okay, yeah. It is a really interesting thing when you play a guy who's like 8 or 9 inches taller than you. That's always fun. Okay, but how about you, Gavin? Like what are you finding out about like some of the differences in play from, like what you'll find out here in the playgrounds back home?
Like I said before, the game is quicker and like the physicality is a lot tougher. So and our teammates, we don't know each other, right? So we just have to like adapt and stick to our own hands and yeah.
Okay, when you don't, that's interesting what you just said, Gavin, because when you don't have the advantage of, team chemistry, right? When you haven't been playing with these guys all the way from like back to elementary school and you're just playing with like guys for the first time, how do you guys actually get on the same page and just be like, okay, guards know what you have to do, bigs know what you have to do, and let's make this work?
It helps us because we all know our own roles. So it's just communication, talking. Yeah.
Okay. And then Michael, are there any things with the players in the Philippines? Like, are there point guards particularly impressive? Like, are the ones good or the twos good?
Oh, the last team we just played from Indonesia was very good at shooting from the perimeter. I'd say they made more than 5 threes, and you just have to adapt to guarding at that range.
Very nice. Okay, Coach, what are some of your assessments on how your girls team did and now how the boys are doing, as far as growth, as far as development, and how they're representing our island?
Oh, we're right there, man. Skill level is great. We do need to adjust our speed, conditioning, and just playing with the shot clock, right? And of course, the physicality part. So we do need to get stronger. We do need to get quicker. However, we're right there, man. We just got to play a lot more. We just got to get better in small little things. We're not that far. So the future looks bright. The future looks great, and we're excited. So we're excited about the future.
Very, very cool. And you know what? You guys got really, really cool uniforms, man. So that's a great way to represent 671 when you're out there. If you look
Yeah,
good, you
thanks,
play
man.
good.
Yeah, wait for the 2025 gear coming out.
Oh, hey, let me buy one of those, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get you one. Actually, we'll get you a jersey.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, I'm gonna pay for it, man, because we love supporting Guam athletes, man. But hey,
absolutely.
Gavin, Michael, please tell all your teammates and everything that we're rooting for you guys back here in home, man. And Happy New Year to you guys, man.
Yes, thank you. Happy holidays, and we look forward to 20. We got Vietnam coming up too, so 2025 we got big things coming up. 2025.
There you go. Hey, the airline certainly appreciate all the business you're giving them, Coach.
Supported, man. So thanks
All
to all of our parents and family members and everyone that supports our kids today.
all right, so that's
Happy
Jimmy Yee.
holidays. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Bye, guys.
Yes, thanks. Bye.
Bye.